Welcome back on a rather wet, windy winter day on the edge of the Cambrian Mountains. I'm just heading up to a big hill called Gamallt, which overlooks the Wye Valley. Now I knew it was winter and I knew it was going to be wet, but yeah, the wind, I'm out of the wind now. There's a farm building there, there's a hedge here. Yeah, so I'm out of the wind now, but yeah, the wind is fierce, the rain is driving, and it's cold. So I was going to spend the whole day on the tops today. I was going to go up to Gamallt, which is above a nature reserve called Gilfach in the Upper Wye Valley, just beyond Troed. And I was going to see what the Wye Valley was like from the top of Gamallt. Many years ago, my brother and I, Paul, and Andy indeed, when we walked the Wye Valley Walk, sat in the valley down below and looked up at Gamallt. And I've always wondered what the valley looks like from above down below. So that's what I'm doing today, but I doubt if I'll get many views. But I'm going to get to the top of Gamallt nonetheless. I booked a B&B in Troed. I was going to camp, but I didn't want to carry much weight because of my ankle machine, so I've gone light today. It calls for a bit of wisdom, so I'm going to get to Gamallt, drop down into Gilfach, cross the River Wye, and head back into Troed. I'm going to keep low today. What I was going to do, having crossed the Wye, I was going to go up to the top of Mynydd and traverse across the mountains and drop down the other side on the old Aberystwyth road. But no, it's too cold on top, it's too windy, I've only got a shell, so I'm going to keep it brief today. Gamallt, drop down to Gilfach, make a brew, and yeah, see what we can see. By the looks of it, not much. Alright, I'll bring you back, guys. All good so far. I'm just tucking in here out of the wind. There's a few powerful gusts, probably 30 miles an hour. It's forecast 35 mile an hour gusts. And yeah, it's cold, but I'm having a great time. There's the views on the way up. That's mid Wales today. The Cambrians are that way. The Llangorse Valley, in actual fact the Llangorse Valley is that way, through there somewhere, in all that clag and storm. So yeah, gonna head on up and see what the Wye Valley is like beyond there. Yeah, I hope the camera's wet too, so yeah, I hope it's okay. Yeah, it's not an ordinary vlog today. Can't take much footage. The camera keeps blowing over. It's wet. I don't want to get this camera too wet because when it gets wet it gets steamed up. So yeah, I've just been taking some stills on the way up and grabbing a bit of space when I can, like here now. See all these lichens on this stone. Check it out. See all these lichens on this rock. As I said, Gilfach is down below, Gilfach Nature Reserve, and it's actually recorded about 400 different types of lichen. It has a third of all the different types of lichen in Wales, just in that valley down below. So yeah, fabulous place. Beautiful rock. Alright, nice here. In actual fact, it's 1:05. I might have a bite to eat here, just out of the wind, before hitting the top of Gamallt. Hopefully we can get a view of the Wye Valley, because the Wye Valley from up top there is, well, the view from down below is fantastic. So I imagine from up above the Wye Valley is really quite majestic, but no, you can't see far today. But we'll see what we can get. Alright, I'll bring you back. Yeah, this carrot and hummus is going down a treat. That's all you need really, is one decent carrot, a big one, and a tub of hummus. And I'm done, very satisfied. Okay, best get going. I'm getting cold. The camera's steamed up, I can see it right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the camera out of the way until the last moment. So yeah, let's go and see what the Wye Valley is like, and Mulvrin, and there's some other tops as well. We may see something, but as I've said before, it doesn't look like it when checking this out. Well, let's get going. Blimey, that was pretty fierce out there. Beautiful, my hands are frozen, and yeah, it's driving rain. It's all covered up, can't see nothing. But yeah, I'm on the other side of Gamallt now, which is where I wanted to be. Not complaining, absolutely wonderful. Wet through or not, it's still beautiful. I can see that if I can, yeah, look at that. Finger's going to come across now. It's just all steamed up. Yeah, if I come back on a nice day, the views down the Wye Valley are going to be epic, and down into Gilfach and across the way towards Mulvrin. So I'll come back on a really good day, and I'll be spotting campsites along the way. There are a few pitches on top here, so we're going to camp on top here and get a beautiful morning. But yeah, I now know what it's like on top of here, albeit a bit stormy and misty. I wanted to come up here really just to wash myself clean, if you know what I mean. I knew it was going to be stormy, but you know, I'm going to drop back down now, and it's, you know, I'm going to be buzzing. You know, you wash yourself clean, don't you? It's 2 days before Christmas, a few days, and I wanted to be out of the way. The best way I could think of spending my time. Yeah, wonderful. Alright, I think, well, my camera's buggered, so we might get a glimpse, a bit of a steamy glimpse of what's beyond there, but we're right on the edge of Gamallt on the other side now. So if I stand up and walk a few yards, we'll see what the valley is like down below. But yeah, it's still very stormy out there. Alright, bring it back. there.
Now I just want to stop there. This was the legacy of Storm Pier on Friday 22nd of December. Caught the, if this was the outer edge of Storm Pier, then Storm Pier must have been pretty fierce. Because yeah, as you saw there, it was a case of leaning into that one. The winds must have been, I don't know, 50 miles an hour maybe. But yeah, super wonderful, washes you clean. But the point I wanted to make is that you can't actually see the Wye Valley much here. It's just mist, it's just clag, and it kept rolling in, rolling out, and it was clear for literally seconds, and then it would roll, come back in again. But on the way out, I actually remembered that I had another camera in my bag. I had two Sony cameras. This one, which had completely steamed up, and another one, what was it, WRX 350 I think it was, WX 350? It was an old camera, but it was dry, and I realised that if the cloud cleared, I could possibly capture a fantastic view of the Upper Wye Valley, which is what I came for. I'm actually stood above Gilfach, the nature reserve, and it did clear for a moment. But by the time I'd put the SD card in the camera and checked the battery and turned around, it had slightly covered up again. But this is the shot I got.